We have the red goblin player Raknarok at the right side of the map against the blue Man of the West player Mayshadowfax on the left. Farm, I think he's going for offensive barracks. That's something we see more and more often. I believe also Mayshadowfax was trying to get a bit more into the BFME2 scene, just to be a bit more successful during this tournament. And I think if he can commit a little bit more, you know, if he can play a little bit more BFME2, he might get really good into this game too, you know. It's not a science. Only need some practice. 2 tunnels into the Goblin Cave coming up for the Goblin player Raknarok. The offensive barracks next to the mountain. Good luck, have fun is being wished from Raknarok. Have fun means he doesn't wish good luck to his opponent. He wants the good luck for himself. The farm number 2 is coming up now around the fortress. Barracks into the soldiers, I'm assuming. Soldiers, they are of course stronger than the Goblin warriors, but also way more expensive. And the thing is about the barracks of the Man of the West faction, guys, that you need to purchase the banner upgrade from the barracks in order to be able to switch to the block formation with the soldiers of Gondor. If you don't have the banner, you can't do that. But the good thing here is, I like that you can purchase the banner from the barracks in BFME2. That's pretty nice. That's gonna give you the chance to also upgrade your ranges, for example, to level 2 without needing the armory, you know, the blacksmith. The builder was able to see that, I'm assuming. Yeah, he will be definitely able to see that. No PowerPoint chosen yet from the Goblin player. And looks like Man of the West player is picking up the human wood, which he shouldn't be using first, because if he does, the Goblin player can always use his tainted land and cover his human wood from Mayshadowfax. Okay, like mentioned before, one-on-one, the soldiers are able to win, no problemo, and that's the mistake, you see? Oh, never mind, he picked the cave pads, actually, okay? It's a mistake from the Goblin player too, he should be waiting a little bit longer. The tunnel has to get demolished from Raknarok, he knows he can't fight around this side against soldiers in a one-on-one situation. Adel, you say F5, thanks for the follow, appreciate that, hope you're gonna enjoy your stay, welcome to the streamer, dude. Cave pads is available to fight, no problemo, Fissure is coming up now, Goblin player is surrounded. The offensive barracks is coming in clutch for the Man of the West player Mayshadowfax. Let's see if this is gonna lead him to the victory of the game number 1. Archers now on the field. Keep your distance, my dudes. Keep your distance. Don't get into the melee range against the soldiers. And you can always right-click on the poison arrows to make them shoot it automatically. Fortress is doing a good job. Goblins are using aggressive stance. Plus the poison blades to deal a bit more damage. Nice burst. Keep running away. Once again, use your advantage. And your advantage is more mobility. You can kite. He needs to get cave trolls eventually. Remember, in this building, there is no half-troll swordsman, you know? Only half-troll pikemen, but you need to get your fissure to level 2 first before recruiting them. Also, this tunnel is going down. Actually, Mayshadowfax is putting lots of pressure on the Goblin player. He was able to destroy 2 tunnels so far. And Hakan, my dude, thank you for the gifted sub to the Panther Salami. Appreciate that. Means a lot, man. Thank you for the huge support.
Hakan Ofrivia gifted Cowed Panthers Alami a subscription. What a monster. Hakan Ofrivia gifted a tier 1 sub to Cowed Panthers Alami. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much for the huge spot, my dude. Vinyl Fortress floors, I think they're ugly, you know? Like, especially from the evil ones, they always look the same. Like the tainted lands around the fortress from Goblins, Mordor and Isengard. Like, there is... And Hakan is subbing himself too, thank you so much, man. Holy moly. For 4 months already. Thank you so much.
Hakan Ofrivia just resubscribed for 4 months. Ahoy.
Hey Kinky, welcome. Kitty. Hey dude. Thanks for tuning in. 450 command points available for the Goblin player and Hakan once again. Thank you so much. Alperen, welcome. Hoş geldin. Teşekkür ederim kardeşim. Soldiers of Gondor. Double barracks now offensively, but he needs to wait for the pikemen, tower guards. Guten Abend, Mr. Krabby. Oh, be careful with the... Don't run into them. Run, you fool. With your red pants. Is it Valentine's Day or something? It looks like this troll is actually thirsty, you know, hungry. Looking for some female trolls himself. Ready for the hot tub stream. Troll with the hot tub stream, guys. Should we switch the title of the stream? Troll hot tub. Maybe we will get 15,000 viewers as well. Who knows? Grab yourself a tree in your hand, my dudes. Grab yourself a tree. 3 power points collected, 500 command points available for goblins, and 410 command points only for the Man of the West player. He was not expanding at all. Like, he has nothing around the fortress, which means he has also 0 protection, but that's gonna be changed very soon as he's building up the archer range for some Gonda archers. Troll is extremely weak, damaged, and this has no sustain, unlike the troll from Mordor. You can only throw goblins, but you can't eat them. Yeah, May needs a lot now. The second barracks, I believe, was not very needed. Like, it's a little bit too much, because he should be going for the calf or for the archers a bit sooner. And this might give now the goblin player the chance to actually come back. He's indeed already leading, you know. He has way more command points available than the Man of the West player. Like, the mistake from Mayshadowfax was the tunnel vision focus on the one attack, and he was just forgetting about the map. Westfold is a huge map, so if you can expand, you can always compromise the amount of damage you take during the time, like he did. And also him, you know, kind of sacrificing or demolishing the buildings in time was giving him 50% of the investment back. So what that means, for example, if a tunnel costs you 300, you build it, and your opponent is about to destroy, you demolish the building, you get 50% of the initial investment back, you know? Offensive Goblin Keep now, what is going on actually? Everybody is building everything offensively. Almost 6 power points collected after the Keep pads, 550 command points available for the player from Chile. The first player I see from this country. I've never seen players from this country before in any tournament. On the other side, Human Wood is available for Man of the West player. Archer range for the Gonda archers, but he might need some rangers later on. And the first hero of the game, number 1, is going to be Gorkil the Goblin King, ladies and gentlemen, who is a very cost-efficient hero in this game. Only 1100 needs to be invested, and boom, you are able to recruit the King of the Goblins. The troll actually doing a phenomenal job. What is the tankiness of this troll, who is able to tank those tower guards like a madman? And he's now level 2 as well. That's pretty good, because this is gonna give him the recovery he needs. The siege with the trolls, they are throwing rocks on the barracks. Man of the West player has to arrive there with the archers ASAP. For Gondo, hey Nubek, welcome. Oh, Gorkil the Goblin King is getting into the back line. The barracks is getting bullied. Stable? Question mark? Nope, no stable just yet. I believe he would need ranges a bit faster though, because he has to deal with these trolls, right? And what can Gondor Knights do against such a reckless seed? Gorkil the Goblin King is in a safe spot. Human Wood was used once again. 7 power points collected. The builder from the Goblin player will get in safety. Trolls, they need to disengage. They are quite badly damaged. And the barracks is kind of tough. Also, the damage from the trolls against buildings isn't the greatest, you know? I believe Gorkil should be fine. There's another attack, and once again, Mayshadowfax has absolutely nothing to keep himself protected. The farm is getting potentially taken down, but he was able to hold the line, you know? The statue is also remaining for additional armor leadership nearby, and also increasing your command points by 10, as well as giving you 25% increased combat experience. That's a huge Man of the West army. He has 9 power points collected and sitting on 560 command points for now. On the other side, the Goblin player has 650 command points. He has a Goblin King, 5 power points collected after the War Chant and Keep pads. Troll is healing up. The level 2, the level 1 can't heal up. He is now going for the Tainted Land. He might be using the Tainted Land to cover his Human Wood, potentially. Remember, this is able to stack with the War Chant. War Chant gives you damage, this gives you armor, and this is nullifying enemy leadership bonuses and armor. So actually, this trio is a very strong combination, you know? You have double buff now, armor, damage, combat experience, everything that you need. But Tom Bombadil is here to say, no, no, no. The troll, what's going on? He's flying, he's dancing in the air. Dance. I want to see the Sonic song that actually Tom Bombadil is sitting hard and knocking down at the same time. Troll thinks he's mighty, but he's not mighty enough to face against the true threat. And sit down. Oh, the Tom Bombadil, the hero killer, boys. The troll killer. And losing these trolls, the only 2 trolls he had, is gonna hurt him big time. But here's an army at the bottom left side, building now multiple tunnels offensively. The farm is going to be taken down. And the good thing about the Goblin faction is you can always use those tunnels to also get back into your own side of the map for defense. Tom Bombadil is gonna be gone soon. Gorkil is running for his life, as he should. Look at them dancing, you know, there is no way. Every time in both the games, Rise of the Witch King and BFME 1, we see, BFME 2, I mean, we see, when we see Tom Bombadil summon, we see everybody is running away, you know? Nobody is trying to kill him because he's invulnerable, kinda. That's gonna hurt. Level 2 farm. Unprotected. Man of the West player is not paying attention. 900 command points available for the Goblin player. That's actually a lot. Like, look how many tunnels he was able to build. Gollum is lurking around the bottom left side. Multiple tunnels. And that's why you need Cav. You need Stable, you need Gondonites or Rohirrim, but you need something that is able to ride on a horse, you know? Very important. Because with infantry units all alone against a very mobile faction like Goblins, you can't compete. You can't fight for the map control. You can't make sure that you are able to cut his resource income and you know, his command points. That's not gonna be possible, especially because you are only focusing on one single side of the map. The build has been taken down though, that's good. It's a huge army with half-troll pikemen. That's gonna be a different story now. They are hitting like an absolute truck. Look at this. Archer range is getting bursted down in no time. Theoden King stands alone, and yeah, not alone this time. I mean, he's indeed alone this time. Heal is gonna be used to save the king. He has no leadership available with level 1, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. He needs to be level 2 for the damage inspiring leadership, which gives you 25% damage and 25% combat experience. And that's a very weak leadership, of course. So with that being said, he will have way less impact in BFME2 than in Rise of the Witch King. Warchan is available. Builder is getting in safety. We have 5 power points and 610 command points available for the Man of the West player. Trolls are doing a phenomenal job for the Goblin player. But he was able to destroy a couple of more tunnels around the top right side. Now the bottom left side has to be cleared up. There are still multiple tunnels. The rubbles are gonna eventually rebuild itself. And if he loses the barracks here, which I believe is gonna be the case, then he will have no way of getting more units on the field, as he also lost the archer range. So he has no production buildings on the field anymore, guys. It hurts. Gorkid is level 4, has double buff. Skull Totem, which is gonna give you armor buff, that means 35% armor. And then the leadership you have is gonna be also armor inspiring. And auto heal. Nearby trolls gain 25% faster levels and auto heal 50 health points. So pretty good sportive hero. White Man of the Undead Summon. Imagine you have like Gondonites here, you know, that would be a different story. Cave Pets is able to nullify the leadership bonuses, of course, from the statue behind. Also, this barracks is going down for sure. One of the trolls is gone. What a fiesta game already in the game number 1, all alone, guys. 710 command points for Man of the West. He's now getting the Hobbit Summon unlocked from the spellbook as well. Orkill is all about to hit level 5. Level 6 is gonna unlock the Poison Stinger, which he can only use when he's mounted on his Scorpion. So from Gorkil the Goblin King into Gorkil the Scorpion King eventually. And also he's quite healthy. He's good to go. Look the money from the Man of the West play. Do you see that? He might go for a big boy. Eventually Gandalf or Aragorn, you know. Gandalf is a bit more expensive here. Gandalf costs 5k. But trust me, like he has much more impact in BFME2. But I mean, in Rise of the Witch King, Gandalf is kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? Like Gandalf is not a hero you should be saving that much money for in Rise of the Witch King. But in BFME2, it's a different story. Hobbit Summon. The troll is running for his knife from the archers. Will be getting in safety for now, but he's very low. Has to be extremely careful. It's a huge Man of the West army, guys. Heal is gonna be available soon. And Goblin King and a couple of pikemen, they are still trying to go for harassment. But I think he should not be underestimating this army. Tainted Land will be now used to cover this. The troll is going down. We have also Shelob on the field, who needs to avoid fighting the tower guards. Very important. The Fissure is going down level 2. That means no more half-troll pikemen anytime soon. Hey Yoda, welcome, my dude. How are you doing today? You wanna join the co-commentary and comment it with me? Because you have much more knowledge about this game than I do.
Come to my aid,
Come to my aid, Rohirrim! Shelob is getting in safety, getting bullied by Samwise Gamgee just like in the films. Oh, that's a huge goblin army though. He might be able to destroy both the barracks in no time. Yeah, of course. I mean, I can pick you up for the next game, no problemo. Oh, look at this. Look this woman is carrying her kid away. What a responsible mother. This interaction though, I like that. What is he doing? All of a sudden she starts hugging him and then actually carrying him away. Okay, so Goblin player is still in the game. 760 command points available for the Man of the West player. He's towering up now. He might put some archers inside the jeans too. 760. nearly 10 power points. So he's like 5.5 away from the 15. On the other side, the Goblin player has 15 power points collected by now after the White Man of Dunland summon. Cave Bats will be used once again around this side. And I cannot believe that Mayshadowfax never went for the calf all game long. Level 2 shield up, boys. Level 3 is gonna unlock the Instill Terror for the fear of the nearby enemy units. The power points are rising to the sky. She's also very tanky against anything but Pikeman. And also crazy amount of damage with the Poison Stinger when it's available, which is gonna be when she's level 6. Yeah, the Watcher is gonna be unlocked. This is still saved for now. Tower Guards are doing a good job. Another barracks is coming up, this time in the front of the fortress. Towering up. You know, everything what is needed to eventually win this game, I guess. Multiple tunnels in the middle of the map. One of them is level 2, but it's going down. Goblins are dropping down to 775 command points. Now look his money. Like, what is he saving for? Remember, the only 3 heroes you have access in the Goblin faction are Shelob, Gorkil the Goblin King, or the Dragon Lord. Since he has already Gorkil the Goblin King and the Shelob on the field, the only hero he might be saving up for is actually Dragon Lord Dragov, you know? And that's gonna cost you 5k. So he's still like a lot away from this point. He might need to use the Watcher to not lose more and more tunnels all the time. Shelob is quite badly damaged, has to be careful. Okay, the tunnel has been taken down. You might see for the big boy. On the other side, the Man of the West player has also lots of command points available. Might go for Rangers? Nope, not Rangers. I mean, he's sticking to the tier 1 units only. Archers and then normal units from the barracks. That's all about it. He has 2 barracks here, 1 barracks in the front. So he has 3 barracks in total in 1 archer range. And the only hero he had on the field was Theoden. And he also got killed before. Tom Bombadil summoned for the 2nd time. Gorkil is healing up over time. Actually, Gorkil is already level 7, my dude. Like, level 10 is no joke. You will be able to summon 3 fire drakes under your control. And they are hitting like a truck. 10 power points collected after the Lone Tower summon. And the Watcher is still available. He is not using it. He has collected nearly 10 power points after that. The Goblin layer was creeped by the Man of the West play at the bottom right side. Shelob is quite low. And
you have my sword.
It's Theoden back on the field. Selfie, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream. Okay, Shelob is doing a good job. The thing is that Theoden is very squishy, you know? You need to keep Theoden always like a walking statue. And that means, for example, if Gorkil the Goblin King is mounted and is using his Poison Stinger, which is gonna paralyze him for like 6 seconds, that means he won't be able to move since he's paralyzed. I think the 6 seconds are gonna be enough to take down the King of Rohan, you know? No problemo. And Glorious Charge needs to be unlocked with level 7, not with level 6, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. Theoden is no calf, but Theoden gives leadership, unlike Eomer, to every unit. So you can always choose to get dismounted and then sport the archer / swordman. That's why Theoden... Oh, the Watcher was used to kill the Rohirrim summon. The Shelob got killed, right? Yeah, I didn't pay attention, my bad guess, sorry. So, but what happened was like, Man of the West player was summoning the Rohirrim, and Goblin player countered that by using his Watcher summon. But Goblins are down a lot. I think he lost the Shelob too. There is only Gorkil the Goblin King around somewhere. Where is Gorkil? Is he also dead? I think Gorkil is also dead. I can't see Gorkil on the field anymore. Just take a look into the minimap in the meantime at the bottom left side of your screen. And yeah, pretty bad. Maybe he should be going for the Scavenger to get at them. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not gonna exit the game, don't worry guys. Gondor wins this game. For Gondor, but you can't because it's more expensive now. I mean, the impressive part for Mayshadowfax is that he was able to keep this outpost at the bottom right side protected for the entire game. Remember, he was building the barracks pretty much at the beginning of the game, and since then, this is being a real big threat, which Goblin player was trying to kinda ignore. Like, he was going around that, but I believe he should be just committing to this a bit earlier and taking down this area, you know? You'll also see Elven warriors coming from the inn. They cost the same, like in Rise of the Witch King. Theoden is level 4, has the King's Favor now. Level up for the allied units. The only troll layer, this is the only creep. No, that's not the only creep. The Goblin layer is still remaining as well. Hey, Root Devil is in the chat. Hey, Root, how you doing, man? It's been a long time. How was your day? Always nice to see you. Instill terror. Shelob, eat them alive. Level 4. Hobbits summon too. Yeah, the Hobbits are celebrating Root Devil being in the chat. But can she use that multiple times? Fill of Galadriel. It's so nice to see Samwise Gamgee facing and fighting against Shelob one more time. Just like in the films, you know? But what happened actually to Shelob in the films? I mean, she didn't die, right? She was able to get away. What happened at the end of the day? I think she was kind of able to survive, right? There's a huge Man of the West army now from the bottom side. It's gonna be kind of tough to defend. And Man of the West player was also able to collect 8 power points after the Rohirrim summon and sitting on full CP, like full maximum amount of resource income, you know? I would love to see heroes like Aragorn or Gandalf, but at this point, what you need to do is build a marketplace. When you have this many command points, this many farms outside, that's gonna just give you an enormous boost, you know? It's always nice. Okay, Wildman of Dunland summon on top of the enemy units for defense. That's all he can really do. Just try to hold the line, but it's easier said than done. He's being surrounded. Now that's gonna be tough to defend, boys. Heal, rallying call, theory and leadership, motivating and sporting, giving buff. Shelob is doing actually surprisingly good against tower guards. Soldier battalion standing by. The farm level 1. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's the only level 3 tunnel left, by the way, for the goblin player. Yeah, we also hear the elven warriors coming from the inn. Shelob. Yeah, the thing is she needs to be level 10, you know, for the web of Ungoliant. And now we finally hear Rohirrim, guys, or Gondanites. Come to my aid, Rohirrim. Level 3 stable now. Okay, finally, Rohirrim. More Rohirrim, because he gets closer to the point in which he can use Glorious Charge eventually. 1.5 levels needed for that. Visual is going... Oh! A demon from the ancient world. Was forced to be used defensively. Fly, boy, baby, fly. Balrog. Yeah. Alright, fly, my dude. Look at him, guys. He can fly actually for a long distance. Watch this. What? He was jumping from here to this spot. Like with 2 jumps, you can reach the opposite side of the map. Is he gonna finally be able to destroy this area, though? That's the question. Goblin player has actually still a lot of... No, I was confused. I thought this is gonna be 4,000, 3,000 something, but it's only 300. So he has no money at all, actually, guys. The demon from the ancient world. Because the Man of the West player went for like Rallying Call, Tom Bombadil, Hobbit summon, and Lone Tower summon, right? He was going for this many power points from the spellbook. That's gonna delay eventually his 25. So he's like still 9 power points away. Oh, that's the worst feeling ever, you know. You imagine you are a soldier and the Balrog lands on your face. What a bad way of dying, you know. Almost 17 power points collected. This troll is MVP, guys, level 5. Gorkiel is level 8. Oh my goodness, I would love to see Gorkiel level 10. Use Breath Fire before you die. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. You can. Oh, he's just wasting time. He didn't use the whip. It's too late. I mean, this power could be used a bit better, but at least he was able to kill the 2 barracks here, which is gonna give him eventually some time. But not lots of time. Look how many Rohirrim now all of a sudden, boys. Oh my goodness, that's a Rohan army, like the one which was arriving in the fight of Minas Tirith, you know? And on top of that, the Man of the West player was also able to collect 21 power points already. Full command points, lots of resource income. Might even go for the blacksmith to make those Rohirrim even hit harder. Theoden. Oh. Death time, boys. Do it. Do it, Theoden King. You have Glorious Charge, my dude. Use it. spear shall be shaken. Shield shall be splintered. A sword day. A red day. Ere the sun rises. Oh my goodness. Shining bright like a diamond and AOD summon at the same time. What a fiesta game. Only in the game number 1. And Human Wood is gonna be used. Just why not? Nobody has enough points for death, I believe, in the chat. And the fortress, it's gonna fall apart. Even though the damage is not the greatest, dude. But I was expecting them to deal a bit more damage. This many Rohirrim at the same time, but it's going down anyway. Korkiel is level 9. I would love to see him getting level 10, but I'm assuming that's not gonna be the case anymore. Army of the Dead is gonna be gone soon. But the Goblin player has no money. He has no tunnels left on the field anymore. And GG is gonna be called from Raknarok. Mayshadowfax, despite being the fact that he's a Rise of the Witch King player himself, was still able to win the first game in the best of 5 and gets himself a clear advantage in the round of 16. What do you think about this matchup, Men of the West against Elves?
Men against Elves, definitely it's going to be up to the Man player. We're going to find out how Mayshadowfax is going to start, and if he's going to start with Man's Wood or Rankle, how it is in Rise of the Witch King.
Yeah. Red Code 27, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. So we have the Man of the West player Mayshadowfax once again. Like in the previous game, he's doing a very similar start by building one farm in the front and going with the second builder to build the offensive barracks. So it was working out pretty nice last game against Goblins. It might work out once again, who knows?
Well, they're playing random and Mayshadowfax doesn't know that he's against Elf.
Yeah,
but Elf also is starting with like 4 Maltries, so he's going to delay his barrack.
Yeah, and that's gonna be good for Mayshadowfax. Even though the Elven player was already using the foresight to see what's going on. Oh, what happened there? He was building in the range of the warplayer. That was...
No, he was able to stay here, but he got confused and decided to delay this barrack and create it a little bit far away from the work, but it was okay in a way.
Okay, so, because like you said, Yoda, since the Elven player is building 4 Malone trees, I'm assuming he's gonna get punished for that big time. He won't have the units on the field in time. Or is he gonna rush? No, he's not rushing a hero. I was expecting Haldir for a second, but nope, that's not gonna be the case.
He cannot rush a hero. I mean, Ragnarok is rather 1.06 players. I haven't seen him playing 1.09. I haven't played myself for a while, so maybe I am not in the topic. But if he is 1.06 player, most of those players are rushing heroes that disable them from taking control over the map.
Maybe you can also give us like a little insight about the changes between 1.06 and 1.09, because I was not able to experience 1.06 at all by myself. So I have no clue about the differences, you know?
Okay, how many things do you wish to hear?
So the most important things, you know, like the 5 facts, the most important.
The most important things that people barely use even on 1.06 because they're considered lame. We got Glorfindal, who's not dealing that much damage towards farms. He was dealing like 200% towards farms in 1.06, and he was actually denied in 1.06. No one was actually playing him. We got Nazguls. No one creates 3 Nazguls in BFME 2. Can you sorry for that, but can you take down the music, because I can actually hear it.
But can you hear yourself?
I can hear your sound from your headphones.
Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Is it better now?
I'm going to hear it when units are going to die. But I think it's going to be okay. I guess it's going to be okay. No, I can still hear it.
You can still hear the game sound, or what?
The game sound on your end.
Oh, wait a second. Let me try to fix this then. See something again?
Okay, how is it now? Maybe it's because I got the game, but it's really low on my end, so it shouldn't be that hard. I think it was because I cannot hear it at the moment, which is good. Okay, I think it was on your end. All right, we got barrack into stables, let's call it. on the side of Elven player. And now Mayshadowfax may think about what he's going to do. If, for example, Elven player decided to go straight towards the base of the opponent and deal some damage towards the farms, he got only one move to do, moving forward towards his own opponent, which Elf is completely ready for it. He can easily take down all the infantry units that his opponent possessed. But I don't think so it's going to be the case.
I mean, we can agree that this game is already looking much better for the Elven player than the previous game. So the timing was perfect. He was just trampling down 2 archer battalions now with the Lancer before they could make it to this area at the bottom right side. And look the positioning. You see archers in the forest. So the second the units are arriving on the field, they're gonna get kind of crushed from the archers. They can't really do much besides sitting there and dying. That's all they can do. Inumara, welcome to the streamer, dude.
Yeah, he's not able
in the
to
meantime, archer range only.
side.
Maybe, what do you think? Stable for the Man of the West play would be a great choice.
Stable could be a good idea, but he got to upgrade it to level 2 to get Rohirrims. Rohirrims deal a splash damage towards units.
Yeah.
And of course he cannot run away out of Revenge Lancers, because Revenge Lancers received 7% speed bonus when they reach level 5. So this is why the Revenge Lancers also can catch up to, for example, Spider Riders or some other riders. So it's definitely worth to mention that if those Revenge Lancers receive level 5, they will be faster than any other units, except of course Spiderlings in the game.
Yeah.
I saw in the previous game, which was pretty weird, that Mayshadowfax was going only with tier 1 units, which were pikes, Gondor soldiers and Gondor archers, which was really weird. And in this case, if he's going to do the same, he will not be able to win this match.
Oh, big commitment. Yeah, he thinks the tower can protect him, but he's gonna demolish the tower immediately. And this area will be definitely taken down. We have also a hero, that's Theoden, now from the Man of the West player for the first hero. But he's definitely in a really bad spot. And I believe this game shouldn't last as long as the previous game. Because remember in the previous game as Goblins against Man of the West, he was struggling to take down the outpost. And here he was able to take it down in no time. The Lancers were actually coming in clutch for the Elven player. And now he has a great lead. Man is dropping down to 350 command points. Only 1 power point after the Human Wood. On the other side, we see 3.5 after Rallying Call and Foresight, and 500 command points available for the Elven player Raknarok, guys. It's a huge lead.
Yes, Rallying Call was used on Revenge Lancers, so they were able to deal even more damage. And this is why this tower was so squishy.
Yeah.
I think this game is over. The hero was too early. He wasn't able to establish himself over the map. As you can see, Elven player doesn't even possess the hero, because he knew that if he's going to create hero too fast, he will not be able to defeat his opponent. And actually at the moment, what Elf could do actually is to create Entmoot on the side of his opponent and just create an end and destroy the fortress.
Yeah, but I think it's now too late for anything what he can do, because the archers, I mean, look at the positioning. You see he's like in the front of the production building. So it's like the worst case scenario, you know. The units are coming on the field, they die pretty much right after. And he's taking so much damage even with the leadership of Theoden. And Theoden can't do much. There are pikemen, he will get literally one-shotted now. Watch, look how much, oh, he's kill him with archers.
Yeah, Theoden doesn't have a leadership on level 1. It's
doesn't even
level
have
2.
leadership, yeah, true, I forgot about that. Yeah, yes, he needs a level 2. And we will not get him level 2. He's down. Elven Archers OP, Lorien GG is gonna be called from Mayshadowfax. And that's it, boys. The game number 2 is over just like that in about 5 minutes. Yeah, in the Dwarven faction there's no scout, right? So you have nothing to scout the area.
You are not able to scout, you got rebuild to sustain yourself.
Yeah, you have rebuild, you have heal, and you have rallying call. Goblins have 2 scouting abilities, Tainted Land plus the Keef Bats. And I like the sportsmanship between these players. Good luck, have fun. So we have the red Goblin player, Raknarok, building 2 tunnels, guys, on the right side, against the blue Dwarven player, Mayshadowfax, building 2 mine shafts on the left. In the game number 3, the score is 1-1. So who's gonna win this one? It's gonna have a huge advantage, because one more win and he will be moving to the quarterfinals. We have still Sauron versus Best Friend. It's gonna happen also later today. And also Cave Bats versus Panda has to happen eventually. Panda, I've not seen him for a long time. If Panda doesn't show up or let me know in this in the Discord, unfortunately we will have to replace him. just to be able to make progress, because I've seen him streaming Edain games on his channel. When he's around, should be playing the tournament games first.
Priorities are different, it seems.
Yeah,
with Panda.
definitely. You know, when I'm, you know, maybe it's me, maybe I'm weird guy, because I feel like when I was like earlier, like many years ago, when there was an event in BFME1, and I was signing up for it, I was motivated. I was always trying to organize my own games to play them as soon as possible, you know. But some people, I don't understand. They are signing up for an event and then they just don't show up. They don't even let you know what's going on, and I don't understand that, you know. That's also disrespectful in my opinion. So, but it's fine because we have many people in the backup list, and we have always enough options to replace. That's why I like to have always like 5 to 6 players in the backup list, just to be able to make the progress a bit faster, you know.
Yeah, but let's concentrate at the moment of the game, because this matchup is quite funny. If only Goblin is able to scout his opponent and provide some Goblin warriors in order to creep check the opponent, it may be actually a game changer, although 1.09 doesn't provide that much resources from the creeps like 1.06, it's still a big advantage.
This troll is bullying this pikeman big time. You see, the trolls are way harder to be taken down in compared to Rise of the Witch King, in which you just one-shot them.
Rise of the Witch King, my god. He could actually get level 2 faster if he only used Rallying Call.
Yeah, Rallying Call, I mean, he doesn't know that, right? Because Rallying Call is like very different. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like Mayshadowfax potentially playing this the same way, like he would be playing the same matchup in the Rise of the Witch King. In my personal experience, I don't have too much experience in BFME2 just yet, but one thing is for sure, you need to try to play it as a different game, you know? You can't play the same like in Rise of the Witch King, that's not possible. And BFME2 players most of the time doing a better job adapting, like for example Mustafa or Sauron, they are adapting extremely fast. In Rise of the Witch King players, they are kind of struggling when it comes to play BFME2. Oh, he's gonna steal the money?
Yeah. I don't think so, he's out of position. Maybe one, yeah one back at the steal.
Around 100 bucks stolen, that's not bad. Better than nothing. Tunnel is going down. Guardians, of course, are very strong. And you know what I like about the Guardians? That they have like a movement speed boost built in their kit. You know, level 3, level 5, level 7, level 10. Each time they're gonna move 5% faster, which I believe is pretty significant.
Yes, it is, but the most important thing from Guardians is that they're tough and they got this charge attack that allow them to just crush some units, most likely Goblin Archers that we should see on this game, but yeah, we got to figure it out.
Look this, he was using Rallying charge attack on these Guardians, but it doesn't help of course against a Troll. Troll doesn't care. Trolls are definitely a bigger threat in this one, especially against Pikemen. I've seen this last game too, when you know, Men of the West played Tower Guards and the Goblin play in the first game. I mean, when the Men of the West played Tower Guards and the Goblin played Cave Trolls, the Cave Trolls were just smashing them, you know. So you need archers definitely.
Yeah, it depends how the Cave Trolls are going to be used. Against dwarves, it may sound silly and funny, but you should pick just a Goblin. Throw a Goblin into those units. Those units are going to be terrified and pick them one by one with Goblin Warriors while your opponent is not able to do anything. And most of the time players who were play 1.06 before and just transition to 1.09 will just pick a tree and got nothing else to do. They decrease the amount of damage they are able to deal to the structures, but of course they got this splash damage around with the tree. And we got a big attack coming towards the base of the Goblin player.
Very effective. I'm assuming the Goblin player does only have one Troll. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Maybe throw a Goblin on them to scare them off and make them to run into different directions. Cave Bats is being used, but Rallying Call is getting nullified, right, when the Cave Bats is active?
Yes, when actually everything is actually nullified except hard tier.
Yeah, leadership, right?
So
just wait until the Cave Bats are gone then before you use Rallying Call, I believe. That's gonna be the best thing you can do. But during all this time, you should also take care of this. Oh, be careful with the Troll. Troll is in a safe spot. He has now one Troll with the level 2 in the 3 in his hands. Oh, that's gonna be Fiesta, guys. Watch now. Boom. I mean, they are also losing quarter of their armor. Rallying Call is gonna be used now. But he has only one single pikeman off position. The Trolls can be devastating in the army. This Troll should have also had 3 in his hands. Oh, he's smashing those Guardians on the ground all the time.
He's finishing the job.
Salam, Bilal. Welcome to the stream, dude. Okay, so yeah, like he was able to hold the Dwarven army outside of his base. That's pretty good. Cave Pads is gone, that means Rallying Call is available, and we have also Man of Dale now.
Man of Dale.
Okay, that's pretty nice from the archer range level 2. And how much damage are they gonna deal to the troll with the black arrows?
I mean, they get to level up to level 2 or get banners to get access to black arrows, but I think the first battalion is going to get it by leveling up.
Yeah, almost level 2 anyway, so it's gonna take him like killing a couple of goblins and he's level 2.
And Mayshadowfax not only taking the map control, also he's aggressive player.
Yeah, I
still
like
got
that.
Rallying Call,
Looks
got
pretty
to
nice. But
utilize.
he might lose a builder. Nope, that's not gonna be the case. He's getting in safety barely by building a wall hub. That's also like a reaction from the Rise of the Witch King players. Always build a wall hub when you see your build is in danger, but in wall hubs here in this game are of course way more expensive. Okay, that's a huge army though, huge army.
Yeah, the
might lose the fissure, the goblin cave, the tunnel, everything.
The first tunnel is going to be lost. Forced tunnel, and also
Kill the troll with the Man of Dale. Why don't you shoot?
he's trying to reposition.
You can also just buy banner, but banner is actually not cheap, you know, 200.
And we got shield up.
Oh, the Man of Dale, they are getting knocked on the ground. The troll is healthy. One of the troll is down, and Shelob is now on the field. Shelob, I mean, Raknarok is now playing goblins 2 times in the series so far in the first game, also in the game number 3, and in both games he was going for Shelob.
It was like a first hero for him, Shelob.
Yeah, the first hero. In the first game it was actually Gorkil the Goblin King first hero, but here he was going for the Shelob first. Level 3, Terror is available now. Man of Dale, they used the Black Arrow to kill the troll. And not the troll actually survived. His level 3 is healing up over time. Terror will be used now to make them run into different directions. The army will be definitely taken down from the Dwarven player. And now we can also take a look maybe into the current command points and power points. So Ragnarok, the Goblin player has 6 power points collected after the Cave Pads Tainted Land and has 550 command points available. On the other side, we have 7 power points for Mayshadowfax after Rallying Call and Heal, and he has also 550 command points collected just like his opponent. So pretty even right now in terms of command points and power points, and of course the trolls are being the difference as well as Shelob, and Shelob is getting a lot of EXP from this fight. She's all about to hit level 4.
She's also dealing splash damage towards units.
Yeah.
But her only ability that's going to be useful, at least so far, is instant terror that force all the other units to get away.
Yeah, goblins have a lot of fear actually, right? So I mean, in the worst case scenario, the troll can also use the troll the goblin ability to.
I think that Ragnarok doesn't know about it.
He did use already a couple of times. He did.
Yes, maybe he doesn't realize what it does because 1.06 people are not doing it, and it's not fear the units to go away.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about the current stage of the game? He was even using Dwarven riches on the mineshaft in between the barracks and archer range. Similar to the industry, of course, from the Moro faction or Isengard faction. It's a boost of money. And what would you go? I mean, he was not going for the battle wagons yet or any hero. Remember, King Brand, guys, does not exist in the Dwarven faction in BFME2. So the only heroes you have, King Dane, Gimli, and Gloin. This is it, you know? You have only 3 heroes with this faction.
Well, it depends. Definitely the fast archer range on level 2 with Man of Dale is useful against trolls. And while you already got something against trolls, I will go for King Dane. But I will definitely skip, for now at least, Dwarven Riches and get myself Hobbit Alliance, because at least we know that Sam is able to deal more damage to Shelob.
Yeah,
and the firecrackers may destroy some of the tunnels of the opponent and force him to stay in the base.
Maybe he wanted to boost the money a bit, you know, and because now he's building the barracks number 2, just to be able to get more units on the field, and he's going yet for another big attack. This time, this army is including 2 Men of Steel, but both of them are level 1. So we have 2 pikemen. That's gonna keep the trolls a bit further away, because the pikemen plus the Men of Steel combination should be enough to kill the troll fast, and also the Shelob is gonna be in danger, you know, against the pikemen. So we will see. Is this double tainted land he was using around the fortress? It looks like a gigantic tainted land. Holy moly, man.
And no, it's only one. It's only one.
It's only one? Looks like
It's
this big one, you know? And Scavenger was chosen from the Goblin player. Maybe Man of Steel would be a better choice. What do you think?
Actually, Man of Dale. You mean
Man of Talent, sorry.
Donald could be good if he only realized that his opponent got Dwarven Riches. As you can see, he haven't even scouted his opponent. He doesn't know that the mineshaft even exists. Also, this mineshaft is protected quite heavy on for the production buildings.
Yes, that's true. But I mean, you can also use the Wildman of Dunlin on top of the enemy units. Oh, Spider Riders getting a beautiful trample off into the backline, getting plus 11 resources for each kill on the Men of Steel from the battalion. And it looks like the Goblin player once again will be able to defend himself. And the Scavenger is a investment into the later stages of the game. You know, it doesn't give you enough money in the first couple of minutes, but the longer the game goes on, the more value you get from the Scavenger. Because it's permanent, it's passive. You kill money, you get money, you get money, you know. And the longer the game goes on, of course, I wish there would be stats of the game, of the PowerPoints, I mean, at the end of the game, and you could see how much money you made out of the Scavenger at the end of the game, you know. It would be amazing to just realize what is the best tier 3 PowerPoints from the spell.
Like a scoreboard later on.
Yeah, you know, when you would be able to see like when you, for example, finish the campaign in BFME1, you see how many units the heroes killed, and imagine like a graph of after the game which shows you, okay, Scavenger was bringing you this much money, you know. Would be pretty nice. I don't know if this is possible, of course, but would be a nice feature.
Possible, I guess it is possible, but Scavenger, the best utilization of Scavenger is only when you destroy buildings, most likely fortress, not even heroes, but buildings.
But you also get a lot of value from killing heroes, actually, depending, of course, the hero you kill. Talking about heroes, guys, we have King Zane as the first hero from Dwarves in the game number 3. And yet again, he's camping for a big attack. Where is Shelob at? Shelob is... Oh, she was dead. She was revived, okay.
We got Man of Dale and Valinko, and there are no cave bats.
Terror will be used. Nice. Now you can go on the Men of Steel. That was look, the pikes are going into a different direction, and the Men of Steel are open for a beautiful trample. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be amazing now. Watch. Look, the money rising now to the sky. You get, oh, they don't even get one shot at, but still, he was able to deal a lot of damage. The pikes are still not in position. One more trample is incoming, boys. Kill the Men of Steel ASAP. The money is skyrocketing. Men of Steel is gonna be now unlocked. Not Men of Steel, sorry, the White Men of Talent will be summoned defensively. And Tainted Land at the same time. And with this, Goblin player yet again will be able to defend himself.
And King Dane get into the fortress by himself. But he decided, oh, it's a mistake, I need to go back with my army. King Dane, really good support hero, cannot be knocked down by the Troll Veteran. But it's a support hero, you need to keep it in mind.
The problem is, because the thing is that Shelob is almost level 6 for the Poison Stinger. And then she will get the chance to paralyze King Dane for 6 seconds. And also deal damage for 30 seconds over time, I think. King Dane is kind of tough and tanky, or the build has been slapped. But Shelob might still be able to kill him solo.
Yeah, she might be able to kill him, but we already got Gimli on the battlefield. Mayshadowfax is creeping everything, even the last troll that remains on the top side of the map. He got lots of Man of Dale, even without the summon. He can just support it with his own pikes, and that's it. And that's, I think, going to be the game. Goblin wasn't able to move forward and deal as much damage as possible towards his opponent.
Oh, slap. Maybe he should just go for the fire, you know, for the Men of Dale, to make them even deal a bit more damage to the units / buildings especially. Because he has full command points now. He has Dwarven Riches, which is going to be available now in about 2 seconds. So he should have no problem with the money whatsoever, you know. Just get, like, fire, make your Men of Steel even stronger. And you can even buy banner on them to get them always to level 2. To unlock the black arrows, to burst down these trolls a bit faster.
I mean, he's going at the moment for upgrades from Siegeworks, Forgeworks, so he's thinking about it. I think the upgrades will be coming handy for him. But I don't think so that he's going to invest in arrows.
Oh man, look, this Shelob is doing a phenomenal job. Just paralyze, use the Stinger on Dane. I mean, I think he doesn't even know about the Stinger. Now he has the tunnel too.
He knows. He may not know about the tunnel, because in 1.06 there is no tunnel, or it's never used. But definitely Poison Stinger.
Come on, Sheila. What is he doing? She's confused.
He's running away.
If you also use tunnel underneath of the enemy units, she's gonna go down. Tunnel
Iris
is
will
like
finish
you
him
can
off.
use it underneath of the enemy units, guys, and it's gonna burst them, you know? You're just gonna be called from Raknarok. And yeah, Mayshadowfax is the winner. We have also Gimli celebrating. Level 2 almost, but it's not even needed. Everything is getting demolished. And the score is gonna be 2-1 now in favor of Mayshadowfax. So it was 1-0 for Mayshadowfax at the beginning. Then Raknarok was able to win one game. And Mayshadowfax now once again has the lead. We have the blue goblin player Mayshadowfax against the red goblin player Raknarok, guys. The game number 4 on a beautiful map, Fairy and Dale. Troll layer bottom, troll layer top, work layer, and that's pretty much it. Also a pretty not brand new, but it's a pretty new map. I think this map is existing, since like 6 months? So pretty nice and well designed
since version 2. Yeah, since version 2, so at least 6 months.
Yeah.
And Mayshadowfax used it on the land.
Yeah, that's
How
good to
unfortunate
scout.
for him. Yeah, but this is unfortunate because now Ragnarok may think that his opponent is a Mordor, but he should definitely pick Cave Bats anyway.
Yeah, Cave Bats is just better. Look, Mayshadowfax is trolling him. What to start? Corsairs or trolls? All okay. Oh, look, that's that's like 200 IQ, you know? There's like a big brain move here from Mayshadowfax, making his opponent think that he's Mordor.
But I think that they're doing the same for tunnels, both.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Economical start, and they won't get punished for that. We have a Goblin Cave now coming up for Raknarok. And we have a Goblin Cave also for Mayshadowfax. So pretty much, it's like looking in the mirror.
We forgot that Ragnarok is stream sniping. Thank you, Andy, for reminding us.
We have about 20 seconds delay, but the thing is, I wanna always trust people, even though, because for me live stream is like live, you know, and when I have like 2-3 minutes delay, I feel like I could just record this off stream and then upload to YouTube later on. It's gonna be the same thing for me, you know. I like this live feeling. When you watch like a live soccer game, it's a bit better than watching like a replay from it, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You can at least use the chat also, or chat want to ask, can ask you questions, and at the same time you can answer immediately. And we got 3 goblin caves for the Mayshadowfax.
Oh, look at this girl! You see this in? Like she's flirting with the bald guy. Hey, come sexy. The guy's like, when I come up, I will hit you like a truck. Trust me on that one. Look, he's confident. The girl is like, yeah, come hit me like a truck. I'm waiting. Oh, he's going inside his jeans, boys. Oh. 18 plus stream, by the way. Oh, something is happening inside the building. You already know what's going on. Oh, what? The girl disappeared. Oh, poor guy, man.
They will come out with a child at the moment.
Poor guy.
Oh, dude just missed the entry.
We have 4 Goblin Caves now coming up for Mayshadowfax. On the other side, we see 2 Goblin Caves only for the Goblin player Raknarok. So he's gonna get outspammed eventually. But
and he chose War Chant. He chose War Chant, not the bats. Yeah. The War Chant got really fast recall, so maybe he's going to spam it. It's going to be well used. But we'll see what's going to happen.
You as a Goblin player, what do you think about the tankiness of the Goblin tunnels?
What? 1,000 health.
The tunnels, they are the weakest one, right? They have only 1,000 health.
They are the weakest one. Because Goblin strength is just to overspam your opponent, micro a lot with Goblin Warriors and other units, most likely Trolls to mix with Goblins, and then half through Marauders and overwhelm your opponent and not staying in the base protecting yourself.
Yeah. I mean, there are many resource buildings similar to each other. I believe like the ranking goes like Tunnel the weakest, then you have like Malon trees, Furnaces, they are like the second, third weakest. And slaughterhouses are kind of tanky, same like the farms from Men of the West, and the tankiest is the Mineshaft from Dwarves.
Mineshaft, well, it's a Dwarven Mineshaft, right?
Yeah.
It got to be tanky.
I believe like the Dwarven Mineshaft level 1 is almost as tanky as like a level 3 tunnel, if not tankier.
It is tankier, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
it is tankier. It is tankier.
Hey Chambash, welcome my dude. Welcome to the game number 4. We have seen 3 good games. I mean, the second game was kind of very fast between men and elves, but almost every game besides the game number 2 was including at least 1 goblin faction. In this game, game number 4, we have 2 goblin factions. It's a goblin mirror between 2 goblin caves, 3rd goblin cave coming up for the red one, Raknarok, and Mayshadowfax is playing with 4 goblin caves for now. But Raknarok has now Shelob, and I'm assuming Shelob must be his favorite hero, because he was getting her every time.
I don't know why he's wasting. In my opinion, it's just a waste. He's wasting like 2k resources in order to get a hero that can be only in one spot at a time. And it only shows in the command points. He got less command points than his opponent, less goblin caves, no fissure, no ability to sustain himself. As you can see, the Shelob is just dealing with goblin warriors, and Mayshadowfax got like 4 goblin caves at the moment and is going to overspam his opponent. As I said, micro overspamming your opponent, ability to just destroy tunnel after tunnel, forcing your opponent to get out of position, like the Shelob went out of position to chase some goblin warriors, and you are just in the winning position. And in Goblin Mirror, I don't think so that Ragnarok may do something about it.
Yeah, look at the minimap, you know, he's getting outspammed big time. Mayshadowfax has goblins literally everywhere. The 1 up to 2 more goblin cave advantage is coming in clutch. If you want to go for a hero, I believe Gorkil the Goblin King would be a bit better choice, because you have like a late game hero who is a sportive one and also more cost efficient one. And if you want to go for a big hero, I believe in this matchup, Dragon Lord Drogov could be a very nice, you know. Hero.
To be honest, in Goblin Mirror, only good hero is Drogov.
Yeah, I mean Drogov is like very strong though when he gets some levels. And the thing is, the Dragon Lord attack on the melee units on the ground is like also crazy. Like it's like a splash damage, and she's able to hit. I'm assuming it's a she, the Dragon Lord. I don't know if this is a. She looks like a woman to me, the Dragon Lord. I'm assuming she's gonna also level up very fast, you know, for the Wing Blast and stuff.
Yeah, and what I mean by saying that in Goblin Mirror you should only go for Drogov, it may be really weird for most of the players, but Fisher may counter actually also Shelob and Gorkil. So Gorkil may be knocked down by the troll, and Shelob may be killed easily by the pikes. Of course, there is this instant terror, but you can only use it once, and you get to use it well, and then you're completely screwed if there are lots of pikemen.
Okay. And the thing is, you can see right now there is not much happening. Oh, Shelob is also now. Oh, look, spider summon from Ragnarok, but here is the spider mummy. The little spiders against the mother. Actually, look at the damage from spiderlings against Shelob. That's a lot of damage.
Shelob and Goblin Mirror.
Shelob Mirror, yeah. Shelob actually the most used hero in BFME2 Kappa.
Okay. Well, I haven't played for a while, but I never thought that people are going to go Shelob and Goblin Mirror as the first hero.
I'm assuming Mayshadowfax just went for her because Raknarok went for her, you know? I think that's fine. Yeah, the pressure is real.
Okay.
The pressure is real, the spider light summon got kinda easily defended, it's a 10 power point investment. Yeah, maybe trolls a bit earlier would be a better choice. What do you think, Yoda? Trolls?
Definitely earlier. And he can use him like he's doing now. As you can see, he can just punch one goblin at a time and deal a little bit of damage. Also, a couple of trolls and then switching to half-troll marauders to be able to deal with tier 2 units. Like spiderlings or something like that could be useful. But as we saw before, Mayshadowfax starts with really early aggression with lots of goblin warriors to overspam his opponent. So as I said at the very beginning, before we even started this game, maybe goblin archers could be useful to defend.
Yeah.
But at this point I think it's already too late.
No one went ever for a single veteran of goblin archers. That's kind of unfortunate, because I mean they are of course a bit more expensive. They cost actually quite a lot, 325 for an up goblin archer. Pretty lot of investment.
Yeah, look at the Mayshadowfax, actually, Mayshadowfax Goblin Caves. He's just queuing units, something that I completely hate because he's just wasting resources
Yeah,
by
that's
it.
very true. Like, he has in one of them almost 10 goblins queued up. That's like 750 resources. I think he has like more than nearly 2k resources queued up. He could just go one by one and save at the same time for Dragonlord maybe.
He just tried to be focused on the micro, I think, microwave units. But I saw that he's using hotkeys for those structures, production structures, so it shouldn't be that hard for him anyway. But it's okay if he likes to do it and he's still got resources. We can see he's still got 2k resources in the bank after it, and also Scavenger, and is able to push his opponent back towards his own base with only two tunnels, to be honest, in the base, and a builder outside near the Troller. That's okay for him. We got help from Marauders from the Raknarok side, but it's only for a Shelob. And there is nothing else that those help from Marauders are going to be used for.
Yeah.
And as we can see, Mayshadowfax doesn't want to make any transitions. He may go even for
Dragonlord. He's saving for Dragonlord 100%. Like, look his money. He has like almost 4k. He has Scavenger. He's gonna get the 1400 he needs in no time, you know? He will get Dragonlord in about a minute. And that's gonna be impressive because that's a hero we don't see very often. And I believe that's gonna be like a GG move, the final blow, because right now, Raknarok, the red goblin player, has absolutely nothing that can deal with the flyer.
Except archers.
Yeah, he has also no archers on the field. Does he have archers?
No,
Yeah,
they are
that's what
not
I'm trying to
creating
say.
any
He
archers.
needs multiple.
Yeah, he's not creating archers because he's still trying to deal with the spam of units. And because he invests lots of resources on Shelob.
Shanks, you made me download the game again and recall my childhood for the past week, man. Leader Will, glad to hear that, and welcome back to BFME World, my dude. Hope you're gonna enjoy the multiplayer games, and if you have not done it yet, I would recommend to join Discord to be able to meet other BFME online players to eventually organize some games. You ask from in, yeah, which units are you able to recruit from the inn? I believe Corsairs, if I'm not mistaken, as goblins.
Whiteman of Dawnland.
Whiteman of Dawnland, okay, sorry, Whiteman of Dawnland, yes. You are Findel, you are able to recruit the Whiteman of Dawnland. Yeah, not the best matchup in the universe, but the thing is, Dragonlord is on his way. Someone told me in the chat that it's a boy dragon, not a girl dragon, so it's him. And I wanna show you guys the animation when he arrives. Watch the animation of the fortress. Should be there very, very soon. I don't want to miss the entrance, you know. It's better than the entrance of Thor in Wakanda. No, it's not. Thor entrance was still, you know, the best entrance ever was actually Rohirrim arriving in Minas Tirith of all time. 11 power points collected. I mean, he's leading. He's dominating hardcore. Look his money, guys. Skyrocketing. I downloaded Battle for Middle-earth thanks to you. I got it on CD, but my new PC didn't got a CD driver. Thanks, Middle of Age of the Ring mod. Hey man, I'm happy to help you out. Glad it was working out for you, and enjoy the game. Max. Where's Dragonlord? I'm waiting. What is the recall time of this?
Oh, here we go.
You see the explosion, boys? That's the effect of BFME2 patch 1.09, which is so much more impressive than anything what Rise of the Witch King has to offer graphic-wise, you know? Look at the shadow on the ground. Oh yeah, now it's gonna be a tough moment, because like again, he has right now almost he has no archers, nothing. I mean, this Dragonlord can do whatever he pleases, you know?
To be honest, he can just delete his fortress at this point.
Yeah.
I know that he is willing to play till the end, but no, this is...
Shelob kind of feels tough though. Can Shelob use the Poison Stinger against mounted hero, against flyers? No, right?
No, on 1.06, yes, over here it was deny.
Fireball! Did you ever see a big spider flying? Now you do. Actually, Dragonlord is not dealing too much damage on Shelob, but Shelob is able to attack her back. Did you see that? You see, when she's getting attacked, she's able to attack back when he's on the ground. I think when you right click on the Poison Stinger and he's going down to attack you, that you have the chance to kill him. You
got to be really, really ready for it.
Yeah. The worm has been summoned from. Yeah, that's like the end of the game, I guess. Dragon Lord is only level 1. Where is Shelob gone? She was using tunnel, I believe, to escape or something.
No, Mayshadowfax just forgot about her.
Yeah, she's gonna die now. I'm actually curious about. Oh, she died to the poison of the poison plates. I wanted to see how much level she will be able to get after killing. From level 1, I believe, almost level 4. Level 3 is gonna unlock already the Wing Blast. Now you have the Fireflight with level 6, and then the Incinerate. Level 10. Yeah, that's it. And what a game, what a performance from Mayshadowfax. Was not expected from my side, I gotta be honest. Because Mayshadowfax doesn't feel comfortable yet in BFME2, but yet he was able to win in the first round and moving on now to the quarterfinals. Very
Is
well
there
played.
like a loser bracket? I haven't seen the bracket.
No, there is only one stage. Like, no second chance for the players. And also, Archangel is out, Ectilion is out. That's kind of very interesting tournament so far. Ectilion got defeated from Inumara. And Archangel got defeated yesterday from Mustafa. So people I was expecting to see in the semifinals and finals, they are already out in the first round.
And who is still left?
We have Sauron left, Best Friend left, Andy Brandy left, Mustafa left. I mean, Sauron, I believe, is still the best player in the list. I wanted also Luxus to be signing up, but I think he's kind of taking a break right now from BFME games. I was not able to see him for a long time. If Luxus could be signing up, it would be even better.
No, he's not playing at the moment.
Yeah.
Also, Clever is not playing. Only sometimes with Potato.
I see always Clever in the chat. He was always asking me, Shanks, when BFME2 tournament, when BFME2 tournament. And now I'm hosting a BFME2 tournament and he's not around.
When it's time, he's gone. Sometimes it's happened.
Yeah. But it's okay, we are planning to make a bigger tournament for like at least 32 players in the Christmas time, because I believe in the Christmas time there is gonna be also much more activity of the game, since people are gonna most likely sit home since it's gonna be cold outside, and also potentially have some more free time, and hopefully we can organize a bigger one. And I'm also thinking about a 2v2 tournament, you know? Didn't do a 2v2 tournament for ages, Yoda.
It's hard to make a 2v2 tournament because you got to have a teammate that is actually listening to you.
Yeah.
Even on the player side, it's hard.
It's
And
hard,
organization-wise,
awesome to see something different than always the 1v1s we have seen in the past, you know? Dragon Lord War. The War of the Dragons.
Well, May lost his dragon, but
Oh yeah, he will lose the dragon. Oh, I think this, I want to see. Look, level 1 with 0 experience. Fireball, is this gonna be able to finish him off? Nope. Come on now.
No.
Fly.
He got almost 10 power points for a heal, but
Dude,
I don't
look
think
how
it's going to be
vulnerable
enough.
she is. She's gonna die to the towers. And she got only 1,500 we get from the scavenger by killing the Dragon Lord. Well, that's a lot of cash, my dude. 1,500. We live together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
Are they going to be giants to finish the fortress? Because that's the only thing that's left for Raknarok, to be honest.
Mayshadowfax is yet building more goblin caves. He will have now 2, 4, 6 goblin caves under his control. And no
Yeah,
fissure yet,
it's
so
like
I'm assuming no goblins and no giants any soon.
Yeah, I think it's going to be GG and Ragnarok is going to just delete his fortress.
Yeah, GG, well played from both the players. We had seen some Fiesta games, let's call them Fiesta games. Dragon Lord, I don't know how the Dragon Lord from him died so fast.
Wait, my shadow just finished himself.
Yeah.
But it was just for fun.
But Mayshadowfax finished himself, so it's 2-2 now.
Yeah. Really?
No,
Really?
No, was over anyway. Let's not go for the suffer moment.